Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the cold Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be some lessons learned after the narcissistic relationship. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So some lessons, and there are many, that you have learned post-narcissistic relationship about not only yourself, humanity, and what people are capable of. Some of these lessons have been very difficult pills to swallow, things that you weren't prepared for. Remember, you weren't taught narcissism in school. You had to experience this firsthand in a relationship or relationships, and then put the pieces of the puzzle together. Find channels like mine and many others, and again, thank you very much for being here, to get the insight and the wisdom to understand that you are not alone, to understand that there are other individuals experiencing similar things as you. And post-narcissistic relationship, there are many lessons to be learned. I will touch on a few of them here in this video right now. Number one, the first lesson for this video will be that not everybody thinks like you. They sincerely don't. They may tell you verbally that they do, and their actions may somewhat align with your beliefs. But in the end, now we know that the narcissistic relationship, these people wear masks. They manipulate you. They get you thinking one thing, that they are a certain individual, and they turn out to be somebody else. So lesson number one is that most people don't think the way you do. Number two is that individuals, and there are some, that do not have your best interest at heart. The narcissist certainly is one of these people. Again, they portrayed themselves to be one person, and they were somebody completely different. They were not authentic or genuine. They did not care about you. What they cared about were the resources that you provided. Your bank account, your status, your stature, your looks, your social circle, your job, your possessions, your abundance, your beauty, your love, your empathy, all those things. Another lesson number three for this video will be that the healing path is certainly not linear. It takes time. It takes a lot of time to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, dust yourself off, and put work into yourself instead of placing work into the narcissistic relationship or other relationships that don't benefit you. The healing path is certainly not linear. You will experience some good days, some not so good days. You'll experience highs. You'll experience some not so highs. But the point is, as long as you are moving forward each and every day, making progress, and you know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, you will get through it. I am living proof. The fourth lesson for this video will be that you will find out who your friends are rather quickly post-narcissistic relationship. Yes, many claimed to be your friends, and perhaps they were there on the boating trips or the Christmas parties or the trips around the globe or the barbecues, wherever they were. But when the chips were down and you were isolated and or discarded, you find out quickly who is on your side, who is in your camp, who will pay attention to you in one of your darkest times of need on the planet. People will actually show themselves. They will reveal themselves to you. And I will tell you right now, post-narcissistic relationship, your friends will very simply and clearly choose one side, either your side or the narcissist side. That's just the way it works. That's how people are. It's unfortunate, but that's how people are. But again, your friends will wither away. Perhaps some relatives of yours who claim they were in your camp, now they can't be there because most likely they have listened to the smear campaign, or perhaps they just weren't in your camp all along. It's just that it took you to get discarded to figure that part out. The fifth lesson for this video will be that where you are today, I'm talking this exact moment as I create this video, you are consuming it. Where you are today does not mean that's where you will be tomorrow, in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year. You see, life is dynamic. Life is always changing. We are always evolving. Right now, just by you consuming this content, you're already a different person 4 minutes and 16 seconds into the video than you were when you first began. Why? Because you're getting wisdom. You're getting education. You're understanding more and more. And that is beautiful. So be kind to yourself. In other words, if you believe that you're stuck or you can't find the way out of the narcissistic relationship, or you are stuck on the healing path and you're not healed at an accelerated rate, that, in other words, the rate you want to be, understand it takes time, and in your time you will heal. But by no means will you be where you are today in 3, 6 months, a year or so, because you don't have to stay stagnant. Get the wisdom, utilize it. Bullet point number 5, or lesson number 5, is that you're going to have to practice radical acceptance to get through the narcissistic relationship, and you will have to break the trauma bond. These are huge obstacles to overcome. The trauma bond is something unlike you were ever prepared for, because you weren't prepared for it. You became an extension of this person who turned out to be the narcissist, and they wanted you there, and they wanted to manipulate you and keep you in the narcissistic fog as long as you would work for them. Breaking that, and if you are still in it, my heart goes out to you. My hope is you're getting stronger each and every day. But if you're in it, you need to work to get out of that. And I would suggest journaling. I would suggest watching videos, talking to a therapist, understanding that this is a very difficult thing to break, but you can do it. I'm living proof. Having said that, radical acceptance also will come in line. This is the part of the healing path where you understand that everything you believed in, it's not what it was. Let me rephrase that. Radical acceptance is when you have to understand that the relationship is not what you thought it was. Let's put it that way. And you have to radically accept that this person is a toxic individual, i.e. a narcissist, and they portray themselves to be one person, and they turn out to be somebody else, somebody who wanted to take you down. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to take from you. Lesson number 7 will be a beautiful one for you. And this is for you to understand that once you do come through the fire and you rise through the ashes like the phoenix, and you have done the work and you reach the pinnacle of indifference, the mountaintop of indifference, when you don't care about the narcissist, you don't think about them, you don't ruminate. They are just out there doing whatever they're doing, but you're living your best life. When you reach that point, you will say to yourself, oh my goodness, Andrew was right. This is exactly the pinnacle of indifference. I feel great. Now you can't fake this. You either arrive there or you don't, but it will take time, believe me. You will get there. I am there. And when you get there, all of the hard work that you put into yourself, all of the tears you've cried, all of the frustration, the anger, all of the roller coaster of emotions you went through, it will have been worth it. Yes, right now you may be saying, Andrew, I don't feel that way. I'm not so sure about that. Believe me when I tell you, you can do it. I did it. Lesson number 8 is for you to understand that there is abundance and beauty out there for you. It's yours. The world is yours. It sincerely is. And if you really think about it, that's exactly what the narcissist saw in you. They saw all of your beauty, your abundance, your positivity, your light. They saw that and they wanted to capture it for a period of time. And they did. They succeeded until when? Until they didn't. Until perhaps you were discarded or you ended the relationship or you broke free from the narcissist. And now this is your time. This is when the abundance flows through you. This is when doors open up to you. This is when the opportunities surround you. This will happen. I can assure you it will happen if you stay focused, stay true, and stay on the path. I think I'm on number 8. The number 8 lesson for this video will be believing in yourself always when others are casting shadows of doubt upon you, or others perhaps are saying to you, oh, get over it. It was just a relationship. Move on. It's no big deal. What are you doing? Why are you watching these videos? Why are you spending so much energy on doing these things? That's because the people that are saying those things to you, they don't know what narcissistic abuse is. They haven't experienced it firsthand yet. It's not their fault. They don't know. They don't know what you know. They don't know what it's like every day to open the front door and find out who's behind that door, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. They don't know what a rage fit is. They don't know what gaslighting is, the smear campaign, object constancy. They don't know what it's like to be devalued day in and day out and actually trust in someone who turned out to be, and believe in someone who you believed in, who turned out to be the narcissist, and knowing that that person wanted to take you down, meaning they did not want to build you up. They wanted to destroy you. And lesson number 9 will be to let you know that yes, this relationship, you did have to go through it. You did not want to go through a toxic narcissistic relationship. I'm certain of that. But you had to go through it to get to this point in time right here, right now with me. There was no other way. You could not have circumvented your destiny. I'm sorry to say that, but it's reality. This is exactly the path of life that was in front of you. So if you think, example, if I only took that left turn instead of the right turn, I would not have bumped into the narcissist. That's true. You're right. But reality is what? You took the left turn. So be kind to yourself and understand you're a human being, and we all make decisions. And entering the narcissistic relationship, you were manipulated. You entered it thinking that the person was one person when in fact they were somebody else. And lesson number 10 will be this. This is your superpower. Yes, it is. Narcissistic abuse recovery is your superpower, because now you have the tools, the skills, the language, the definitions, the glossary, the experience. You have it all now. And you need to utilize this to benefit yourself and those loved and trusted ones around you. Because narcissistic abuse should not be on the planet one more day. There's no place for it on this planet. And now that you have the wisdom and you've come through the fire and you've risen through the ashes like a phoenix, you owe it to yourself to help those people around you that perhaps can't even help themselves because perhaps they don't know what's going on. Not only with narcissistic abuse, I'm talking with life in general. Be kind, help people out, contribute to the planet, build the planet up. Be the best version of yourself possible. So guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon or evening or morning. Stay true, stay blessed, continue to become awakened and aware, and understand that you are the priority. You come first, second, and third. No matter where you are on the planet, you are not alone. I love you. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great evening, and please, please be kind to yourself. I love you. Good night.